What is superconductor? A superconductor is defined as a substance that offers no resistance to the electric current when it becomes colder than a critical temperature. Type of superconductor. Type 1, low temperature superconductor or LTS. This superconductor works at very low critical temperatures, usually below 30 Kelvin, consists of fundamental conductive elements that are used in everything from electrical wiring to computer microchip. Next is type 2, is high temperature superconductor or HTS. These superconductors work at higher critical temperatures, often above 30 Kelvin, comprises metallic compounds such as lead or copper. So here we want to focus on the type 2. Properties of high temperature superconductor. First is Meissner effect. HTS materials expel all magnetic fields from their interior when cooled below their critical temperature, except in thin surface layers. This is called perfect dimagnetism. Second properties is higher critical temperature. HTS materials can become superconducting at temperatures above 30 Kelvin, with some operating around 77 K liquid nitrogen temperature. Example is yttrium barium copper oxide has a critical temperature of 90 K. Next is unconventional mechanism. It involves electron correlation and the layered structure of the material. And lastly, strong magnetic field tolerance. HTS materials can sustain superconductivity even in high magnetic fields, making them ideal for powerful magnets.
Sabar Sat. Depa tak berkenan dekat hang macam aku berkenan dekat hang.
Material development. The first key material first is YBCO. TC is around 90K used in thin film manufacturing, and the second one is BSCCO. TC is around 110 used in superconducting wires, and the third is aero-based superconductors. Diverse TC value, great future potential. For research and intelligence part, the first is improving current carrying capacity and reducing production cost and material and later structure. For the future outlook, the breakthrough supported by nanotechnology and the collaboration between academic and industry driving large-scale application.
Superconductors are super cool, but they come with some big money problems. Let's talk about them. First, making superconductors needs a lot of money. You need special materials, labs, and tools. Governments and companies have to help pay because it's risky and takes a long time. Next, superconductors need rare and expensive stuff, like yttrium and bismuth. Making them is hard and costs a lot because it needs to be perfect. It's also tough to make them in big amounts, so they're still pricey compared to normal materials. But here's the good part. Superconductors save energy because they don't waste electricity. In the long run, they can save money and help the environment. They're great for things like power and transport. Healthcare. They play a vital role in MRI machines and are opening doors for advanced technologies like magnetic particle imaging. Transportation. Maglev trains use superconductors for smooth, fast travel. While expensive to build, they save on maintenance and are highly energy efficient in the long run.
In this slide, I will be talking about environmental and societal consideration. First of all, I would talk about environmental consideration. Superconductors bring a lot of potential, but we can overlook their environmental and societal impacts. Starting with resource extraction, these materials often require rare earth elements like copper and niobium. The mining and extraction processes can lead to habitat destruction, significant energy consumption, and pollution, which are the real challenges we need to address. Then there's energy efficiency. While superconductors are incredible at eliminating electrical resistance, the cooling requirements to maintain those extremely low temperatures come with their own environmental footprint. The production and use of cooling agents such as liquid helium or nitrogen require substantial energy. Now, let's look at the societal considerations around superconductors. First up, economic accessibility. The cost of superconducting materials and the infrastructure to support them is steep. which means their adoption might be limited to wealthier nations, which could widen the technological divide between developed and developing countries, which is a challenge we can't ignore. Next is the impact on employment. Introducing superconductors into systems like power grids and transport is transformative, but it could also disrupt traditional industries. Workers in conventional energy and transportation sectors might face job displacement, creating a need for thoughtful strategies to support affected communities during the transition.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.